This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out the link to their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released Wretched Noir, a setting of stark contrasts and flickering hope for the free Wretched RPG. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Castle Ultima. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this old school style tabletop RPG, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about exploring Utverden. Over the years, plenty of humans, elves and dwarves have left Castle Ultima to form their own towns and villages, and there are plenty of devil outposts across Utverden. Yet, to the castle's forces, the lands remain unmapped beyond the horizon. Exploration is carried out through point crawling. Point crawling means that you move from one point of interest to the next, while skipping over the parts in the middle. You don't need to worry about the uninteresting bits. Whenever you leave one point of interest on the map, the Game Master will roll 4 six-sided dice for everyone to see. The Game Master will pick 2 of the d6s to form a number between 11 and 66, and compare this with the landmark table. The landmark will be the next point of interest you are traveling to. The Game Master will add the other 2 d6s together and compare them to the aesthetics table to make the landmark more unique. Of the same 4 original dice, the Game Master picks 1 d6 to compare to the environ table. And lastly, the Game Master picks 1 die to show how many days it takes to reach the new point of interest. If the die is a 6, the Game Master can pick 1 more die and add the numbers together. If that one is also a 6, the Game Master can use the final die to get a travel time of up to 18 days maximum. Now there is the feature of changing fate. The players have a chance to affect where the Game Master takes them, by interacting with non-player characters to find out rumors, by finding old maps, or by speaking to rangers. The player characters can get clues and hints about what is coming up ahead. The Game Master can classify the player characters' attempts to find out what is up ahead as either minor or major. Minor means that the player characters have only gotten a little bit of rumors and hearsay about what is coming up on the road, while major means that the player characters have a decent idea of what to expect. Based on how many clues the player characters have managed to scrounge up, they can affect the point crawling dice in a few ways. There is the minor way. After the Game Master has selected the dice, the players can choose to swap the dice chosen for the landmark with the aesthetic dice. Or the players can swap the numbers of the dice chosen for the landmark, or the players can change the dice chosen for the environ with the days traveled. The major way is that the players can do the same things that I have mentioned, or they can choose which dice are used for the landmark and aesthetic, or they can choose which dice are used for the environ and days traveled. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about pathfinding and landmarks. Now when it comes to this changing fate feature, I think the entire process is quite disruptive. You're going to have this immersion going, and now you need to wait for the Game Master to roll dice and determine the place that you're going to go next. Perhaps that wouldn't be too disruptive, but now you're going to have the players taking a look at all of the dice, and instead of feeling as if they are discovering the game world, now they are creating the game world, like some sort of, not entirely but similar to those video game god simulators. It takes away the excitement. Now the players are deciding what is up ahead. Neither in real life situations nor in fiction are the characters going to be creating the world around them unless they have some sort of magical reality shaping ability or artifact. I know that this was done for the players to manipulate the defense value of the different landmarks and the days to travel, but it doesn't make sense. If you are scouting ahead, if you are looking for rumors, obtaining rumors, etc., this means that you would have better knowledge of the sites of the landmarks, not that you can create or change the landmarks themselves. Of course, you can reduce the travel time, but when it comes to the landmarks, if you want to raise their defensive values to stand against the horde, then build some palisades, Perhaps dig some pits and fill them with metal spikes or wood spikes or something to serve as pit traps, or maybe find locations that different non-player characters can use to spot the enemy when the enemy is coming and prepare some ambushes. Those are great ways of raising the defensive values of the different landmarks while remaining within the fiction in character without disrupting gameplay, or rather the experience of the role-playing game session as a whole. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or DriveThruRPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, it's not about what you want your characters to do, it's about what your characters are doing. Once again, thank you and see you later.